In the dense green maze of the Western Ghats, the humid air buzzed with life and mystery. Every leaf whispered secrets of ancient trees and hidden creatures. But today, it wasn't the animals or the canopy that drew 19-year-old Ramu and his grandfather Apachan deep into the jungle. It was the golden treasure nestled high in the cliffs, wild jungle honey. "Are you sure about this?" Ramu asked, craning his neck to see the rock face towering hundreds of feet above. Apachan, his wrinkled face cracked into a grin, hoisted a coil of rope over his shoulder. "Boy, this honey's not like what you buy in stores. This is Charuthan, bee nectar from cliff hives, aged in nature's cradle. Sweet like no other. But yes, it's risky." Risky was an understatement. The honeycombs clung to vertical cliffs, guarded fiercely by Apis dorsata, the giant rock bees. They were aggressive, fast, and fearless. But the honey they made was rich, slightly intoxicating, and sold for a fortune in local markets and Ayurveda circles. For Apachan, this wasn't just about honey. It was tradition. His father and grandfather had climbed the cliffs before him. They set off as the morning sun filtered through mist and canopy. By noon, they reached the base of the cliff. A rope ladder woven from vines, prepared days before, dangled from an overhanging tree. Ramu looked up. "We could die doing this," he said, voice tight. "We climb with respect," Apachan said. "For the bees, for the cliff, and for life itself." With a smoker in one hand, a bundle of dried leaves smoldering to keep the bees drowsy, and a basket strapped to his back, Apachan began the climb. Ramu followed, heart pounding with each step. The jungle floor fell away beneath them. Wind brushed their faces. Birds shrieked in the distance. They reached the first hive, a massive golden crescent dripping with honey. The bees buzzed angrily, but the smoke did its job, dulling their fury. Apachan whispered a blessing, then cut a section of comb, letting the honey ooze into the basket. Just then, a sudden gust scattered the smoke. The bees surged forward in a black cloud. "Down!" Apachan shouted. Ramu panicked. One hand slipped from the rope. His foot missed the ledge. For a terrifying second, he dangled in midair. But Apachan's grip on his harness held. "Hold on, boy," the old man roared. With stingers pelting them, they rappelled down the cliff in a desperate descent. Sweat mixed with honey on their skin. One misstep, one broken knot, and it would have been over. They crashed into the underbrush, breathless and bruised. Ramu's arm was swollen with stings, but he laughed, a wild, almost delirious laugh. Apachan joined in, cradling the basket. Inside, 3 golden combs. Sticky, glowing, alive with sweetness. Back at the village, they shared it. Elders dipped fingers into the treasure, remembering the climb. Children tasted it and scrunched their faces at its wild, powerful bite. Later that night, Ramu sat under the stars, his hand bandaged, sipping warm honey milk. "Will you do it again?" someone asked. He thought for a long moment. "Yes," he said, "because sometimes the sweetest things come from the riskiest heights."